Hey everyone, so I'm going to be moving my glowfish betta, she is a female, from this Aqueon 7.5 gallon shrimp tank into my 45-gallon tank. About a week or two ago, I moved my green hawk betta from her 5-gallon tank that's in the corner there to this 45. So now I'm going to be moving my glowfish betta here into that same tank. And hopefully she will get along with everyone that's in there and not try to kill anybody. She doesn't seem too aggressive. Well, she doesn't seem too aggressive at all. And hopefully she'll be happy in that tank. The reason why I'm doing this is, well, there's nothing in this Aqueon rimless tank next to it, the edge of it. I'm thinking about getting a bigger tank for this little stand here. And I have a few other ideas, so going to decide once I move her and have some free time to think about it, what I'm going to do with it. Otherwise, I might also just turn this tank into an actual shrimp tank, like it's really intended to be. Because as you can see here, the lights on it are pretty good for plant growth. See, the plants are doing pretty good. Yeah, so we're going to be moving her into the 45 here. Alright, so now I got the camera on the tripod. So cool things, when you do move a betta into a new tank, if you want to be keeping them with other fish, it is always a good idea to have the other fish in the tank first, so that way the betta does not think the entire tank is their territory, and so pretty much that way they don't think the entire tank's their own, then try to fight other fish for that territory. So if you add them in second, there's other fish in that territory already, so they're not going to try and hopefully won't try and take over everything. And then of course you want to make sure they're going to be with fish that are not going to beat them up, or fish that are too flashy, especially if you are putting in a male betta. They usually attack other fish that are more flashy, so say like fancy guppies, they have the nice big bright flowy fins. Other fish like gouramis, you don't always want to put them with. On that note, I do have a couple of sparkling gouramis in here, but they're not usually too aggressive. So hopefully they'll get along with each other. Yeah. Now, of course, after you put them in, you want to make sure to keeping an eye on the tank, and make sure that no one is attacking anybody else. Usually, I would not recommend putting the water from one tank into another. There's just a very small amount of her tank's water is only going into the 45. So I'm not too concerned about it. And then 45 is a pretty good sized tank, especially compared to how much water is coming from her old tank. But yeah, so when you put her in there, do it nice and smooth like I just did there. And then keep an eye on her and other fish. She has not been with any other fish or anything else, so it might take her a day or two to get used to everybody else. Long as they are not attacking the other fish, or the other fish are not attacking them. Alright, so there she goes. So there she is behind the filter. Then there's my green hawk betta. So hopefully these are two I'm most concerned about. Hopefully they will get along and will not fight with each other. And we will see right now. Good. That's what you want to see, is them not even interacting. Well, so again, just keep an eye on your betta that's in the new tank and make sure they're not attacking anybody. Make sure that nobody is attacking them. If you're using females, they're usually better than males, but you can get very aggressive females as well. So there she is. So I always have to keep an eye on her for a day or two. So my green hawk betta did the same thing, where she kind of like followed other fish around for a day, and then she just kind of got uninterested in them. So hopefully the glowfish betta will do the same thing. So yeah, so now she is in the 45, and hopefully she'll get along with everyone else. That way I can do some other stuff with her old tank, or with the spot where her old tank is. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and have a good one. Goodbye.